across the jungle, over 9 bridges, 9 rivers, and countless checkpoints. You will find the highest waterfall of Ghana. Join the journey to Ghana's capital Accra and the beautiful Wli Waterfalls. Traveling teaches a lot about staying flexible and changing plans.
We wanted to travel to Moto National Park in Ghana's far north, but unfortunately our time is running out. So we heavy-hearted decided to take the shorter route through Ghana's capital Accra and skip the national park.
We are approaching Accra and made a little roadside stop here with the oranges again to get something in our stomachs.
When visiting the beach in Accra, you should bring a good accessoire to show off, like a quad, or a horse, or a guitar.
Party beach life in Ghana!
But there is one thing I highly recommend. Don't go swim. The water, unfortunately, was full of plastic trash. The next day, we were heading inland again to see another nature sanctuary.
Another hot day in Ghana, we're riding to the Wli Waterfalls.
Yeah, it's still a bummer that our time in West Africa is unfortunately running out slowly, but we are making the best out of it, and since we didn't visit the nature park in the north, we decided to drive a little bit inland before we head to Togo, because there are a lot of nature reserves, and this area between Ghana and Togo is a mountain range and it's supposed to be beautiful.
Before visiting West Africa, I was warned many times about the corrupt police and military.
Where are you going?
We're going to the Wli Waterfalls.
That's my hometown.
Really?
Yes.
So it's a good town.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's my hometown.
So we will say hello to your family.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Say hello to them for me.
Take care.
All right, say bye.
Bye.
Our tactic for checkpoints? Don't behave like an asshole. It's their job to stop you. Start a nice conversation about motorcycles.
Wow.
Hello.
Yeah, how are you?
This only has 85.
This one is 85. This one is 90.
Yeah, that's bigger.
Tell them about your journey.
We're going around Africa.
You ready now?
So we go Togo, Benin.
I like the bike. I'll take one.
Shake hands in between. Ask advice about the roads.
But just that the road is not
food.
Okay, we try to be careful.
Alright, take care.
Take care.
So far, we didn't pay any bribes on the whole journey.
Happy Sunday.
We are making an excursion now to the Wli Waterfalls. It's a little hike, I think about 45 minutes, and it's the highest waterfall in West Africa. So this tour starts like a fairy tale. There are 9 rivers to cross before we reach the waterfalls, and then we will see the magic. Discovering the fruits of the forest.
Wli Waterfalls are locally known as Agomatsa Waterfalls, meaning allow me to flow. The mountain over which the fall cascades belongs to the Accra and Togo range, which marks the border between Ghana and Togo on the eastern side and contains the highest mountain peak in Ghana, the Afaja mountain.
From here to Togo is not far, where you take like 1 hour.
That wind that you see, that's all by the waterfall. And now we have to walk through the dark forest because we spent so much time at this beautiful waterfall that it became dark.
That's how much we saw and heard on our walk.
Returning to civilization, being all sweaty.
One last turn and we were back in our hotel. That was, by the way, a lovely place with great owners and hosts.
We're going from Ghana to Togo today. Togo is actually one of the smallest countries around here, and closer to the border now, the environment changed massively. There's lots of green and mountains and plants now.
And then the cutest thing happened at the border. First, everything was quite normal. An empty border and no clue where to go.
I don't know, is there someone sitting there?
Then we get directions from a guy with a cool shirt.
So we have to go here first. Okay.
And as usual, had to move our bikes a few meters to park them at a completely empty border.
You are from customs?
Yes.
Perfect.
This officer showed up with a baby bird following each of his steps. Until the baby bird decided that the tires of my travel partner are a good place to hide.
Oh no! Don't start! Stop, stop, stop! No! Oh.
Luckily, the real hero stepped in and rescued his friend. Thanks for joining the journey through Ghana. The next episode will take us to Togo, one of Africa's smallest countries, where we only spent 24 hours and 1 night. Subscribe to travel further and like and comment on this episode to be part of the journey.